Tompkins County Sheriff Kenneth Lansing says the governor's administration contacted the New York State Sheriff's Association about a possible new gun law in December of 2012.
We responded back to the vague questions that were given us and said that, we'll be glad to discuss this further with you and your staff when we come in January. Then approximately a week before we show up, this is, passed under the cover of darkness is how we put it, and it didn't set well with us.
The Sheriff's Association got together for their annual meeting in January of last year and drafted a unanimous letter to the governor's office.
Overall, 52 sheriffs says, we oppose this, and this is why we oppose it.
See, we forward those suggestions to the governor's office, and unfortunately none of them were implemented, but they're still there.
Cuomo administration officials say the letter was received and that they are working with county sheriffs to make sure the SAFE Act is effectively carried out and enforced. The sheriffs listed problems they had with the passage, implementation, and what is contained in the SAFE Act.
I think the definition of an assault rifle, I think that's been a major one. Attempting to have individuals register assault rifles, I think it's going to be hard to do. You've passed a law that how are we going to enforce it?
I would just wish that they would look at the entire law and have some further consideration inclusive of law enforcement, the public, and not do this overnight Obamacare law passing.
While there are multiple parts they are opposed to, the sheriffs did say there are some criminal law portions of the SAFE Act they agree with, such as increased penalties for killing an emergency worker and changes to the way gang crimes involving a gun can be prosecuted.
I agree with the background checks, the mental health portion of it. It could actually be a little stronger in some aspects.
The private sale thing, I know a lot of people have a problem with that, but you do need to be careful when you make private sales, okay? There's no doubt about it. So having to do a background check on somebody that's doing a private sale, it's not a big deal.
Finally, we asked all the sheriffs the same question. 1 year after its passage, is New York State safer under the SAFE Act?
That's a tough question. I don't know that we're any safer. I know that's what they want and that's what they mean. I'm just not sure that the SAFE Act made them safer.
No way is New York State safer 1 year after the passage of the SAFE Act. It did nothing to take the guns away from the criminal.
Personally, as the county sheriff, I haven't seen it make Chemung County any safer.
The criminals are safer because the criminals aren't going to obey the law, and what you're basically doing is disarming law-abiding, honest citizens.
Tomorrow night, we'll hear from those groups suing to stop the SAFE Act, where the legal battle is now and where it's heading next. Reporting in the studio, Ben Amey, WETM 18 News.